That was the last one. This one here. I must have been past it loads of times. I've not realised I could come down here, but okay. Finally found it. It only took 25 minutes. So what I've got to do now? So I need to choose who I'm going to divert from. All my other things are done. I've just got to decide. I'm going to do it. I'm going to divert it from the town. I don't like people being kept as slaves. I just can't remember where the main control room is now. That's the next problem. This wasn't it, was it? No. That's his own. This is the one.
Excuse me, ma'am. Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do? If you're sure. I had to ask.
You're going to try and murder me or something? Don't trust you now. So, I guess we're in trouble now. Time to skedaddle. So I need to go into the town and I don't even know where it is in town, so that's a shame. Well, let's see what sound says about us. They're probably going to be very annoyed. Well, here goes nothing. Oh, everywhere's shut down. Oh, no one's shut us yet.
Hello? Are you still there?
So I think I have to go into Salting Tuna place and it might be in there. So they're all guarding the entrance, aren't they? Let's go around the other way and go in the big door. Not that way. Not around that way. God damn it.
You want to know what gets my bio churning?
Oops.
Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters. Plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it? That power regulator is company property. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you. Edgewater's dead. Our cannery's dead. Adelaide's deserters are never coming back.
Good.
Spacer's Choice will shut us down.
Excellent.
Some of us will die of illness.
Yeah, there's some medicine for nice
Some will
people.
move on. Some will stop.
Hopefully you.
And as for me, I will tender my resignation. Whereupon I will be processed and then duly imprisoned for gross incompetence.
Take him down!
Try and clean up as much as I can before we get taken away. I need to find his body, so hopefully he's got an access key on it or something. And I can get up into his room. Well, I can't remember I murdered him. That was the first steps down, wasn't it?
I put my whole life in that cannery.
Nope, can't get up there. I forgot where the downstairs are. How the hell did we get down before? Oh, it's there, right, okay. There we go. Got his key. Maybe I can't get in his office. Don't need all his kit. Oh. I want to just steal his stuff. Let's try one more time.
I put my whole life in that cannery.
Got tons of stories left. Am I murdering Granger? I can't remember. So I guess I won't. No, I can't get up there, can I? That's a shame. Right, let's go. It's annoying because there were a few things that I didn't complete or do here that I wanted to complete and do. So first of all, I want to complete that one on the docks.
What are we supposed to do now?
Who cares? Just live your life.
You some sort of freelancer?
Yep. I could have sworn one of these gave me a better lock picking. I mean, yeah, lock picking. No! I need 5 of those. Oh my god, there's no chance of me getting them. God damn it. So, and no lockpicks. Can't do any things I wanted to do, so let's just skedaddle then. Wrong button. Alright, let's prepare for battle. There might be someone there waiting for us. Apparently not. That's good.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater.
That's just like that engineer off Firefly.
Working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, ma'am. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Alright, where's that other gimp? Did I have to tell him when I was going away? Interesting. Yeah, he is there, okay.
Well,
So,
I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
It'd be nice if I could have a room. I'm the bloody captain. And what's going on? Right, I need a storage bin on here and I can't find one. There's got to be one somewhere. It still doesn't think I'm the captain, does it? It's just not. I'm confused. Yeah, I want to store stuff on here, but I can't because there's nowhere to store anything. It's very bizarre. I guess I'm just missing some important piece of information. I also need to put this thing in there somewhere. I don't know how to do that either. Where does that go?
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise. What can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install a power regulator? Step 1. Pick up your power regulator. Step 2. Approach the terminal located in our engine room. Step 3. Insert power regulator. Step 4. Celebrate. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Ah, that's where that goes then. Okay. Is there any storage up here? No. There really is nowhere to put anything. Okay, what weight am I at? Yeah, it should be okay, I guess. Oh, corrosion damage. That sounds interesting. Right, let's empty a few slots. Let's go back in there and get all the stuff from her place. I tried to send Droidicus, that's funny. No. No! All my stuff's in that box. Oh my god. Ah, crap. Well, that's why I put the not that important stuff in. Oh well, it's time to depart, I guess. We have no choice now. Oh, that's this one, okay.
What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
No, I think her hammer's gone, hasn't it? That's a shame. Forgot what she looked like.
Welcome back, Captain. All systems are now... We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her. Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys In theory, I suppose you could land your ship in Cascadia, and in theory, I suppose you might survive the experience. Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures more than capable of tearing you limb from limb. You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested. Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology years ahead of its time. I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits. First-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate... Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely. Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hull. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Right, is that my navigation terminal? What else have I got? Nothing really. Oh yeah, we are in space, okay. Oh, okay. Now he's got to have stuff to... Jeez. How have I got 339? Wow. So it looks like the map isn't actually a map, it's a device, this thing. So I guess we're supposed to go to that thing then. Oh, why does it say cancel?
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker.
So I better go and get my cloak of invisibility.
Can we talk? Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson. I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff. Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Wait, what's this? No, I don't want that. I want to go to my crate. I want to get into my quarters. I've not been in yet. Go on. There we go. Ah, thank God for that. Yeah, there were upgrades there as well in that box. Oh my god. Bloody stupid game. Okay, so that's my bin full of stuff. And where are we going to put this sword then? Oh, it's disappeared. Hmm. Ah, shrink ray. So he tried to screw him over for the shrink ray, it looks like. Oh. What a nice out of place plan. So finally I can get in my quarters, that's good. Oh, everybody's are open. Wow. This is Parvati's room. Okay. What the hell is this? Oh. Is that the priest's quarters? Yeah. Oh, vicar, sorry, the vicar's quarters. I'm just trying to find the sword. I can't find the sword anywhere. I'm not about that. It's a good sword. Excellent. The bog. Sorry, the head. Okay.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate. What part of the colony would you like to discuss? We're cleared to dock with the Groundbreaker if that's your desired destination. If we're going there, please be sure all docking forms have been filed in triplicate and fees have been paid. The Mardettes take their docking laws quite seriously. I can, yes. Let me add that to my list of 1,435,498 tasks. You are more than welcome, Captain. The Groundbreaker was Halcyon's original colony ship. It has since been repurposed as a service station in the Lagrange point of the system. Freighters often deliver or pick up goods from the Groundbreaker en route to other destinations. The city ship hosts an array of cargo bays, factories, housing sections, and more. Many of Halcyon's companies maintain office spaces with stationed representatives in what is considered a truly neutral territory within a system.
I'm sure we can mess that
I have
truly
filed
neutral
the required
part up.
docking forms in triplicate, and fees have been paid. Of course. What part of the colony would you like to discuss? Ah, yes. As Dr. Wells is a wanted outlaw, he built his laboratory into an asteroid. Orbital destinations can be... There is a bounty on his head, one with a markedly high reward amount. Shall I engage? A sensible choice, as we do not have any laser weapons. How can I be of assistance? What part of the colony would you like to discuss? Where in Monarch? Ah, Monarch, the armpit of the Halcyon system. Her last functioning port town is Stellar Bay. Well, that is if you don't count Sublight's smuggler's port in Fallbrook. I believe it has something to do with the planet being an uninhabitable wilderness and a lawless land with no corporate presence. You may wish to survey the residents in Stellar Bay. It's Sublight run for the purpose of shipping contraband, and before you ask, I don't know the coordinates, so I can't dock us there. How can I be of assistance? Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear? Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle. It's not the best choice. Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this. How do linear algebraists settle arguments about matrix transposes? With a duel.
Oh my god.
As you wish, Captain. I must comply. What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
No, wrong button.
Where in Monarch? Of course. What part of the colony would you like to... How can I be of... I'll be here.
Right, so. Do we need a mechanical while we're on this place? I don't think so, but we'll just have a quick check of that. Okay, so that's about it, I guess, for now. I didn't shut my doors there. Okay, I guess I'll leave with her then. Yeah, I'll just save it now. I'm going to go on my own first to see what it's like over there.
That's not the point. This hack was just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a toss ball. I heard you the first time.
Customs and inspection, right this way. Identification, please. Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the Promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it. Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important. You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor? Wanda Dorsett over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it. A handful of S.A.M cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling. Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with? Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. 2 biggest operations are the board, that is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the Promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though. All right. He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our really likes his cereals, too. Maybe a little too much. But the fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the Promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly. Most places are on the Promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right. You need anything else? You let me know. Don't want anyone saying Groundbreaker's not the most hospitable port in the colony. Be seeing you.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You were hearing things.
No, seriously. There was a... lot of static at first, but then this voice said his name was Graham?
Graham, right. Broadcasting on a dead world full of... Ah, hey, stop that!
Hold it right.
What do you think you're doing? Just be careful next time.
Rizzo's mock apple cider. A hard cider for a hard life.
Wow. Someone spent a lot of time making this.
Rizzo's purple berry bites. A soft, sour candy shell around a sweet purple berry flavored center. Suck it. Rizzo's purple berry punch. You want a punch? We've got your punch right here. Rizzo's lemon slap. Slap your whole family tonight.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your purpose.
Seeking relief from the heat? Till Junlei gets those radiators fixed, I've got the next best thing. What ain't I got? A new face. What's your pleasure, stranger? Only the usual. Marauders all over space. You ever wonder how folk who can't figure the bleeding edge technology of a spoon can manage to get ships into space? The radiators, they're fucked 10 ways to Sunday. And we're all sweating buckets wondering when the powers that be are gonna get around to fixing it. They're supposed to gather up all the heat the systems generate and vent it into space. Instead of the heat going where it ought, though, it seems engineering. Chief Junlei Tennyson, to be precise. She runs this heap. Best she can, anyway. Don't know what's got her dragging her heels, but I wish she'd hurry it up. Weeks? I lost track. Too law-damn long. Luck's nothing against the cold void of space. But sure, good luck to us. There's nobody who knows more about the station's guts. Any system you could name, June's crawled around inside and made it better. She doesn't come around here often, though. Don't see her as much of a drinker. Too straight-laced for that. What'll it be? I hear tell some folk down in the townships are getting offered early retirement. Who'd think of such a thing? What would you do with all the time? Some big shot down in Byzantium's holding auditions for a new adventure serial. So yay, another 6 of those next season. Don't think I heard anything new lately. The system's got pretty quiet the last few weeks. Wonder why.
There's your drink, man, if you want it.
This is...
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time. Of course, most of our supplies come and go through merchants. Company ships and salvage runs are the only traffic we tend to get. I try and steer clear of that creepy fellow in the moon mask. Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2. First unit on the left, or second unit from the right, depending on which direction you count from. Fine, as long as the board keeps its grubby mitts to itself. Chief Tennyson holds the ship together, the Promenade holds our economy together, and Sublight is the shoddy jewel in our rusty old crown. Our local garbage collectors. That Lilia Hagen never met a debris field she didn't like. She freely admits she planted her roots in Groundbreaker to escape board oversight. But I think there's more to it. She's unusual in the head, that one.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? I found a handsome ceramic Mantipillar at a salvage auction last week. Gracious. I was just sitting down for tea. Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in. Phineas, that old kook. He was quite the dancer back in his prime, did he tell you? Real light on his feet. Real light in the wallet, too. He still owes me a small fortune. Laws. Maybe I should charge you double. Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms... Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago. Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was. Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Edna didn't seem to think so, and I trust the dear girl's judgment. Well, maybe not in men, but she knows her comms. So, like as not, someone's been down there recently. And if someone set up shop in Roseway, I'd wager they got something to hide. Maybe whatever they're hiding went to heck, and now they need a few spare hands to clean up the mess. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs. My goodness, aren't you quick on the uptake? I like that. Should you find yourself responding to a certain distress call, and in so doing find yourself in possession of certain valuable corporate secrets, well, then we ought to have a chat. Law bless your atoms. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done. Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got. You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar. Yes, dearie? Take that darling ship of yours down to Roseway, where that distress signal I told you about came from, and ferret out some
Roseway,
secrets
okay.
for old Gladys. Shouldn't be too tough for a lass like you, I'd think.
Oh, I keep forgetting I'm a woman in this thing.
What do you want, then? My hard-earned wisdom? Ask the common folk, and they'll tell you it's on account of all the monsters on Monarch desperate to gobble you up. Because that's what the board tells them, you see. I think they made some fool mistake that would make them look bad to the rest of the colony, and they're trying to hide the evidence. Those board folk are real prideful-like. Never want you looking behind the curtain, lest you see their derrieres.
It's very
But
amusing.
Gladys knows the score. The whole colony's not much more than a diorama.
Even got the acutes and the accents going the right way around on the words. It's great.
That's why we gotta keep them from getting their grubby mitts on Groundbreaker. She's our mess. Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
I'm not going anywhere, you hear? You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making a scene.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service. He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service. I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws. Keep hanging around, and I'll begin to think you're here for me. What can I do for you? You have yourself a day, then.
CNP Borstworth. It's not the worst.
Still betting on the tossball series? I know you were trying to stop.
Put a couple of bits in Vera's pool. 1,000 says Rizzo's Rangers make it to the Denny finals this year.
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. Need some armor? Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only testament to its durability. We also have a line of specialized melee weapons, for those times you have to repel boarders but don't want...
Hearty greeting, potential customer. Welcome to Auntie's Kitchen, a home-style consumable protein dispensary. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion. Beginning dispensing sequence. Please unblock all relevant facial protein ingestion tubes.
That looks very dodgy.
Say this, man. Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any
Go back to
sightings.
Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Oh, real scary.
This is Halcyon News.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer? Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped? Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have. He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he? Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die? No! How dreadful. That was always Alex's greatest fear, you know. Devoured by those feet. Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all? That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with? Be my guest.
Law, but it's miserable. My underarms are damp. How can I be expected to work in these conditions? Chief Tennyson is supposedly looking into the cause, but I've seen no action from her. Deplorable conduct. My superiors will be hearing about it. You can be certain of that. A luxury stateroom, reserved for Chairman Rockwell's use. To serve at our most esteemed chairman's behest is an honor, and one I'm most thankful for. As this office is the primary embassy for the board on Groundbreaker, corporate bylaws specifically state a room must be maintained for the chairman's exclusive use. Ask away.
So someone's looking for work, I'm guessing that maybe that's our next person we're going to take with us. What's this place? Oh, it's waste disposal, is it? Oh, more skills. That was a nice find. Ho 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 ho. No, I'm missing one. Hello, babies. Looks like so that might be it. Oh yeah, that is. Wow. God, that was scary. It's only a game, but it's still scary. Right, for this dude.
It smells awful, and not all of it's fine. I'll die in here. Just get me out.
Thank you, stranger. Shit, ain't that a relief? You have no idea how good the air on Groundbreaker smells until you've been trapped in a tiny bathroom with an overflowing toilet. Thanks again, friend. Time stood still. I was aware of nothing but the smell. Ugh, could have been days. Ah, shit. That means I haven't clocked out in days. You're gonna shake me down after I was trapped in a shit-covered bathroom? Is that how it is? Hey, let's not be hasty. Here, I've got a few bits on me. Take it. Just take it, and we'll forget this ever happened, yeah? Suppose it's time to reevaluate my career goals.
I think that's it then, apart from this bard. Okay, that was fairly simple. Okay. Lots of beer. Oops. You didn't see nothing. Oh, some sort of kitchen. Oh.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement.
It just me, or has it been better?
When might we expect you out here again? Canned surfish is already sold out again.
Who knows? Calls are...
I think I've been almost all the way around now. Just got to check again. Yeah, done the terminal. That was the weird, yeah, dude in. That was the first place I went. That's excellent, that's good, that's all done. People let you just wander about, but they don't do anything until you nick stuff. It's great. Okay. Oh. If only I could remember what my ship looked like. Wonder what's up here. Oh, there's one. Ah. Oh, come on, just jump straight. What the hell? Okay, that was a good bit of pillaging. I think this must be my ship because that's the only way I can get back.
Hey, you got a second? Hey, we don't know each other yet, but I'm Felix Millstone.
Oh, this is the
I was in
dude.
the middle of a little discussion with the local authorities when you passed me by. I noticed your ship in port. Got to thinking you might be looking for some crew, so I wandered by, just to take a closer look. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me. What? No. Okay, yeah, maybe a little. I'm not trying to be all creepy like, I just want to make a good case for myself. Just give me a shot, that's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired. Oh, okay. Well, can you give me a couple of pointers? Good one, boss. Imagine me fawning all over you like some oily corporate parasite hoping for a raise. You got a real subtle sense of humor. I like that. And if you're willing to take me on board, sure, an interview. That sounds fair. I mean, first time for everything. It's delicious. Mock apple pie and a tripicale crust.
Oh my God.
Maybe with a little cream on top?
So he's thick as shit, okay.
Are you kidding? I love a good fight. One time, I took an autoloader's head clean off its servos with one swing of a tossball stick. You can count on me in a scrap, boss. That's a promise. I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting. That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Foreman told me my biggest problem was that I didn't take orders. I told him my problem is not with authority, it's with jackasses. So yeah, I guess my biggest flaw is that I don't suffer idiots. Hope that's not a deal breaker. Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not going to regret this.
Yep, so I was right. It's just he found me. That's good.
Did you bring me anything? New parts? Last weekend's crossword puzzle? Preferably not already filled out this time. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw. I have lots of minutes. Many minutes. Unlimited minutes, perhaps. Providing an adequate power I require a captain to pilot the ship. Without an identified captain or crew, I serve no purpose. As you may be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. I failed to predict the likely outcome of his reckless behavioral patterns. I should have predicted that. In our travels together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it, tinkering to improve. If you mean, was Captain Hawthorne my first? Yes, he was. How can I be of assistance? May luck be with
Yeah,
you.
I just want to be the captain.
Of course,
I don't want her to acknowledge me as a
you are
captain.
aware luck does not exist, but it seems to comfort humans to believe
So I'm
there
pretty
is
sure there'll be
no
something I
cause
need
for
to
that.
do that I can't because she thinks I'm not the captain. I'm just a surrogate that we've agreed is a surrogate. So where is this dude? Did he get in? Yeah, he got in, okay.
Hey, that pad down there, with the lights off, there are people unloading a ship.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch. Tripicale flakes and purple berry flavored powder nuggets.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? That's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you. Ooh, someone has got to talk with Chief Tennyson.
I was wondering what they do with their waste. I guess they just chuck it down here. Where's it all go?
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local ward embassy.
Was a time I wanted to be an engineer.
I could spend all day in here and not have looked at half the best stuff. It's all pretty worn, though.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors. No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting. Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through. Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the Promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard. Felix Millstone. Nice to see you out of docking bay. Keeping your nose clean?
Yes, ma'am. Been at least a couple weeks since my last nose-related incident.
Uh-huh. I'm glad to see you in a captain's custody. Just try not to steal any critical parts from my ship.
It's possible I got caught lifting some spare parts a couple years back, but it was only just that one time. Honest.
I'd tell you to stay out of trouble, but I know you'll find it anyway. Whatever you do, just make sure I don't find out.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Force of habit, I guess. Okay. since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other... Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner. None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays. Sorry, I forgot not everyone knows this ship like I do. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now. Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Where the hell have you been, Private? You've missed 3 shifts without notice.
I was fixing that toilet you sent me to repair.
Rest assured, the far-sighted corporate leaders of...
Hey, Macredd, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
Hey, I know this guy.
Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames.
It's nothing personal. Promise.
First, I'm gonna... Hey, Felix! Look, everyone, it's Felix!
Well, hey there, your lordship. Good to see you again.
Is this a nice man, a friend of yours, Felix?
Seeing you here feels like old times. Now.
That's right, sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. You won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with... You don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy, shit like that.
Boss, are you out of your mind? What was
Incoming.
Hey, Macredd, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
Well, that's fun. After listening to them talk for 3 hours, it's nice to have a bit of action for I'm going to do one more just silly attack.
Who the? Hey, Macredd, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approached.
Heads up!
Okay, well that's even worse. It lasted even less time than that one.
Who the? Hey, Macredd, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above.
Wow. Well, that sort of worked.
Home sweet home.
Not much of a home now, mate. Sorry I killed all your family. Sorry about that.
You've been getting...
More than enough. All those doors are open, aren't they? Oh, my slots. No, we've got stuff. What? I guess there must be. No, they're not full. What's going on? Why can't I pick that up? Oh, there we go. I've noticed some of these are just off. If you point at the thing, it doesn't let you take your stuff. Most noticeable when they've been killed, it turns that little weird grey pile thing. Wow. Don't want to fight that thing, but I guess I'm going to have to at some point.
People don't like worms in their shrooms.
jackass isn't correct! Shut up! Parvati's hurt! We all in one piece?
No, she's not dead, thank God for that. So that was that. It did come alive and we did have to fight it. Wow. So let's carry on pillaging that other room. I'm not sure what's going on here. Oh, they're the worms. Okay. Right, I think we've got everything we can get from here. I was completely wrong. There's a mag pick there. That was one we just went up, wasn't it? Yeah, that's all done. Yeah, we need to steal these parts, but I don't know what parts we're stealing or what we need to steal. From the old radiators. Does that mean we've already got them? I'm not sure. I thought these were them, but there's nothing in there. At least nothing I can see. So basically we just had to come down, murder everybody, rape and pillage everything, and that was that done. Looks like it then. Something seems a bit too simple. I must have missed something. Oh right, yeah, okay.
What was that?
Oop.
You think you're tough waving that thing? Haven't seen any new faces down here since I'll get back to my post. See you topside, stranger.
Let's take a look inside.
Is that it? No, can't be it. New parts for the radiator array. Salvage them from the radiators. Yeah, I must have missed something somewhere.
It's so cozy. Inside voices.
Well, they're very unlikely to be at this end because it would be too easy to just get them then. So they're going to be down there somewhere. The question is where, because I can't find anything anyway. That one goes up that way. That's the one with the mushroom. So what's this one? That's the one that just goes around and itself comes back. That's a dead end. There's nothing here. There's nowhere to get up there. But that just looks suspicious. Oh, we came out of there, didn't we? Right, okay. Right, it's very confusing because I don't know what I'm looking for. So let's go back up. One last look here. There's nothing I can take from here. I can't get up anywhere.
Halcyon News. We interrupt.
Sorry about the heat. Here, drink up. No excuse for dehydration on my watch. Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand. You see any bite-sized Tennyson children running around? I didn't think so. The next captain won't have my heritage. I'll have to foster that talent from somewhere. It's only a question of when.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench. Nothing special. Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel. We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out. Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gayen, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer. Appreciate it. There wasn't much that took me by surprise about the job, but the little things you never expect or think about, they add up over time. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about. You've got my attention.
So, we don't have the things. She's very annoying.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement.
Maybe there's another lift. No, that's the only one, isn't it? Damn it, I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing.
Have you seen this man? Reward offers for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
Right, I'm going to take a break and come back in a bit.